Welcome back, guys. It is Megan Taylor, and we are here at Virginia Motorsports Park for the second race of the Speed Promotions Racing Outlaw series. So this is what was once Street Outlaws. It is now this. I'm not sure how many cars we have here today, but I will take you guys around and we will see who is all pulled into the track. They actually had to move the race a day because there was tornado warnings and all sorts of craziness on Friday when they normally run the first night of racing. So they moved the event to Saturday and Sunday. Today will be Race the Champs. So if you guys saw our last video in Famoso, they actually didn't get to finish out that race because of Kayla's crash, which thankfully everything turned out okay there. But I don't know if they're going to finish up that race here or not. We'll find that out, but they do. This is their new Friday night race. So we have Kai, Ryan, and Murder Nova currently here as the champs, but all of the previous season champions are invited to come race. They automatically get in, and then everybody else races to be able to chip draw into the event. So right now there will be 5 open spots to race the champ tonight. And I believe that payout is $10,000 if I'm correct. I'll double check on that. But we will see. 3 of our champs, though, are all Team ISKY, so that's awesome, and they'll be in. But we have Scott here, Lutz here, a whole lot of our people here. I'll take you around. Disco, I'm looking at them right now. So I'll take you around, see y'all who has made it to Virginia, and let's get started.
That is 10,000 to win. What we're going to do now is we're going to have the drivers that I just announced, aside from chips, of course, to draw chips. And what these chips are going to decide is who you race in the qualifying round. Now, you want to win your race in the qualifying round because if you do win your race, then you have the chance to race one of the champs in the first round. Champs tonight. And that is 10,000 to win that class. So, get these all mixed up here. Who has number 1? Number one, Chevy Reeves. Oh my gosh, Chevy Reeves versus Jeff Lutz. Be a good one right there. Go. Number 2. Number 2, who has the number 2 chip? Dave, birthday boy. Happy birthday, Dave. You got a spot table.
Good birthday present right now.
All right. Number 3. Ooh, Chris Rankin versus Nate Saylor. Wow, that's a tough one right there too. All right, so Nate Saylor versus Chris Rankin. All right, number 4s. Ooh, Lopez versus Disco Dean. Lopez versus Disco Dean. Be a good one right there as well. It's gonna be a loud pass. Earphones on for that. Number 5s. Mike Bowman versus Kyle Cannon. Mike Bowman versus Kyle Cannon. All right. Number 6. 6 pair. Tim Brown versus Jerry Bird. Oh, how you missed from win? All right. Number 7. Number 7. 7th pair. In this qualifying round. The local. Outlaw. Going against Paige Coughlin. All right. So that's the 7th pair. 8th pair. Number 8. Number 8. B-Rad. Number 5. Yay! Good job, B-Rad. All right. So we've got our pairing set for the qualifying round.
Okay, popping in to update you guys on the pairings for the Beat the Champs qualifier results. So we had Chevy Reeves versus Jeff Lutz. Jeff actually won that one. Apparently there was tire shake though. I was busy picking up our golf cart, so if you watched the last videos, you know I really needed a golf cart. Thankfully the Bird brothers offered me their golf cart, but in the process of picking that up, I missed a few of the first rounds. So Chevy Reeves had Jeff Lutz. Jeff Lutz actually got down. I believe he still has some tire shake, so I don't think it was a good pass, but he did beat Chevy. Dave Mendez, who is a new one following the series, he has that green Challenger, which I will show you guys. He had Scott Taylor, so Scott actually got down better. Chris Rankin versus Nate Saylor. Nate got that one. Cole Pez versus Dean. Dean got that one. Mike Bowman versus Kyle Canyon. Mike got it. Tim Brown versus Jerry Bird, which Tim is a local. He actually beat Jerry. Alan Buck versus Paige Coughlin. Paige got it, and then Brad England, B-Rad, had a bye. So that was good. Going into that, they will now do chip draw, which you guys will see because there can only be 8 total. So that leaves 5 spots because we have Murder Nova, Ryan Martin, and Kai Kelly as the champs currently. So we'll see how that goes and see who makes it out.
Challengers/qualifiers. Yeah, you're good enough to win your race. Now, there's 8 of you. We only need 5. I would worry about that. 6 flat. Again, so we need 5 of you to go against our 3 champs. So, 3 of you that are standing here, it's going to be a tough moment here in a second when we draw chips, okay? Yeah, it happens. So your destiny is a chip in the bucket. We need 5 drivers, and how it's going to work is the chips are 1 through 8. All right, 1 through 8. So in this case, lower the better. 6, 7, and 8. Jeff Lutz, Nate Saylor, and Tim Brown are out. The champs tonight are Paige Coughlin, B-Rad, Scott Taylor, Mike Bowman, and Disco D. Woo! Champs, I need you all to come up here now, please. Okay, so I have 8 drivers here, 3 champs, 5 challengers. What's going to happen now? Because we don't want the champs to race each other in the first round, so my champs are going to draw their chips first. All right, get your numbers, figure out what number you are. Then we'll put the challenger chips in, and they'll draw the rest. Okay? Make sense? Makes sense to me. I love it. Where's Hi? There he is. Hello. Hello. All right, so champs, step forward. Come get your chip. Champs. Hi, champs. Oh, God.
So mean. Totally mean.
What's that one time?
They go here. Yeah. They go here.
What's that one time? They're gonna air. They're going to
Must be one. Don't break that shit.
They're gonna air.
Oh, it's supposed to be one.
Oh, that's one blue.
I always do it.
No, Richard found this on the track. Nice. He said they tried it tight. On the ground. In the rubber washer.
They're both red. They're both red. We tried it.
Challengers?
What color is your chick, Kai? Damn, y'all got right lane? Shit. Fuck, man. Is that the better lane? Over the blower. Is that the better lane? I know that 4 of them available, gave 3 of them away already.
I'm surprised Dean's not looking at you in a mirror right now.
Well, look.
What happened?
The good news about it.
Yeah.
You didn't get the lane you wanted. But
Yeah.
you're later on in the round.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Later, really anywhere about.
I think I'll
All right, so our chips have been passed out. Where are my number 1s? Who is racing Kai Kelly? It's going to be Kai Kelly and Mike Bowman, first pair, and Beat the Champ. Wow. Number 2s. Number 2s. Number 2s. 2. Paige Coughlin versus Ryan Martin. Paige Coughlin versus Ryan Martin. All right. Number 3's Outlaw versus B-Rad. Which means my fourth and final pair will be Disco Dean versus Sky Scooter 2. Alright, so we've got our pairings set. Drivers, go back to the pits, get your cars turned around, get this race going.
Okay, moving into actual round 1 of Beat the Champs. Now that we have done the qualifying and they have chip drawn, we have Kai Kelly versus Mike Bowman, Paige Coughlin versus Ryan Martin, Murder Nova versus B-Rad, and then Disco Dean versus Scott Taylor. So we have Kai left, Ryan left, Murder Nova left, Dean and Scott for Team ISKY. So best of luck. Sadly, it is Dean versus Scott, so one of them will take each other out, but we'll see how it goes and I'll let you guys know. Okay, results for round 1. So as you guys saw, Mike Bowman actually beat Kai Kelly. He had some shake and got loose at the top end, so that wasn't very pretty, but Mike got that one. Paige beat Ryan. Ryan had another problem. Hopefully he gets that figured out. We're gonna have to see if I can figure out what's going on over there with his car, but it doesn't seem very happy from the test pass that I've seen. Murder Nova beat B-Rad, and then Scott actually beat Disco Dean. So it'll be Mike, Paige, and Sean moving into the next round with Scott, and we will see how that matchup goes. But I believe that Paige just drew Mike and Scott just drew Murder Nova. So we have another team, ISKY, on Team ISKY Crime there. It sucks that they couldn't have met in the finals, but we will see how it goes.
Yes, sir. A bad weekend, your whole crew, your fans, everybody. You know, it puts a taste in your mouth that you want to try it again. You want to win. You want to win. Yep. I've been chasing that for 7 years.
Well, we all do. Otherwise, we quit.
That's right.
Like there's way too many downs for the ups that we do. You know what I mean? So
it's just like
none of us are very smart.
It's like drugs, but less ups.
That's right. That's right.
No,
well, at least every time you do drugs, there's an up. Every time you race, man, it's mainly downs. It's only going to be up for one person this weekend.
That's right. And I said, we're dumb. He's like, what do you mean? I said, everybody owns a race car is dumb. He's like, I probably agree with you.
Yep. Yep.
I'm like, if you own one of these, you're probably dumb.
And not to mention, we're even dumber because we have multiple cars. And we just keep on getting more, you know?
And my dumb self almost put this one on 28s. I'm like, all right, I got a car that's working. Why mess with it, you know?
Yeah.
I almost put it on 28s for that last race because I wanted to go bad. And John wasn't ready.
Yeah.
Okay guys, it is now time for the finals of Beat the Champ. So we actually have Team ISKY Scott Taylor going against Paige Coughlin. Paige beat Mike Bowman, as you guys saw, and then Scott beat fellow Team ISKY Murder Nova. So Scott was flying. That's really awesome to see because this is still a new car for him, and so far little Goldie has been treating him very kindly. But we are sitting in the staging lanes. Paige is up here. We are waiting for Scott, and I will let you guys know the results. But good luck to our Team ISKY Scott. But Paige is awesome too, so good luck to both of them.
Three drivers remaining on is Paige Coughlin and Mr. Scott Scooter Taylor. So, y'all are racing for $10,000. Alright, one thing we gotta do at this point is flip a point for lane choice. Unless you're gonna give Paige Coughlin lane choice. Oh, okay, alright. So, hey, you get to call it in the air.
If she wants to. If she wants to.
Here we go.
Alrighty, I guess I'll call it heads.
Heads is the call. It is.
Yeah, that's a good flip.
That was a flip. Oh, it's heads! Hey, Coughlin, you get to pick the lane.
Decision.
I got it. I wasn't
I
prepared for
didn't
this.
come up prepared.
You don't have to pick right now. That's good.
As long as
Just
we
think
don't
about
take
it.
the middle.
Go back and change your mind about any times. Also, like I said, don't forget you're racing for $10,000. But here's the check. Everyone loves big checks, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's a big check.
Look at that. That was giant.
That's about
Look at
us.
that. Yep. Look at that. Look at that.
That's a good check.
That's right. A check does not bounce way to go style.
Yes, you got to check it.
Yep, and also, be sure to check out, we got our sponsors here at the top. We got Excel, Quick Performance, Proline Racing, Water Transmission, and LA.
Can I bring that one to the bank?
No, if you take this to the bank, they're probably going to look at you a little crazy. But the good news is we'll make sure that you have the money. Alright? So again, one of y'all is going to take
One
this
of us
home.
to get our name up there.
Yeah.
It'll be my first big check.
Hey, you never had a big check ever?
No, not bracket racing or nothing.
Rack racing.
I gotta add them on to Johnny's collection.
This is tough, but I wish you luck, I think.
Alright, you know what you gotta do, you know who you're racing.
Left lane? Good choice. I was pros and cons on both lanes, and I'm glad you had a decision because I couldn't decide. they're
Well,
both.
we picked out both of them.
Yeah,
So.
I have to.
We went left and both of them.
Yeah. But the pros on the left, I think you can see the tree better in the sun. So I think that was the biggest pro. That's probably where I would have went. Oh no.
No, I'm
That was
saying Bowling
gnarly.
Green, Johnny.
That was-
Bowling Green.
Oh yeah, Bowling Green gets bad.
I
too.
think that's like the worst.
Yeah.
You gotta run amber lens.
I had to like go like this. And I'm like, I don't want to do this.
I'm in there like this.
Yeah. It's not a good feeling.
No, it's terrible.
No.
And you're like, I think it was on. I knew it was gonna work. right, guys, we are wrapping up here at Virginia Motorsports Park for day 1. We did all right. We picked up a few wins. I think Little Goldie is officially like 14-2, so that's not too bad. But we picked up a loss in the finals, but we split. We picked up some money, so not too bad there. Tomorrow is going to be awesome. I'm telling you, it's going to be super fast. All these guys are going to be racing all together this time. Instead of just 8, you're going to see every car on the property race for $40,000 tomorrow. So if you ain't already, get your tickets or tune in Speed Promotions and check us out live.
Sadly, Team ISKY and Scott did not get the win in the finals, but I am super happy for Paige. They worked their butts off and they're really great people. So that was a good one to lose to, and it's a really promising sign because that is the second finals that Scott has now gone to and his new car, Little Goldie. And at the other race, he was going against Cole Pez in the semifinals, I think, for the Beat the Champ before, or when Kayla wrecked. So they haven't got to finish that one out, but that is 3 of the 3 so far that he's done really well in. And that's really awesome to see with his new car. So super happy for them. We will see what happens tomorrow with the Outlaw 32. And if he can do that same thing, maybe it's 3rd time's the charm for him. So maybe tomorrow he can go to the finals and actually win. But if not, we wish all of our Team ISKY luck. We will check in with some of them tomorrow morning, hopefully, and see how they're all feeling. We have the birds back out here. It's great to see them. B-Rad got his car back out here. And there's just a lot of, the track's been really good. The fans have been really good. And it's been a great time. So thank you guys for watching. If you want more real-time updates, go follow our Instagram and Facebook page. But until then, I will see you guys at the next video. Thank you for watching.